we have Scogo as the TeRRoR. TeRRoR, of course, are actually not the worst arena civ because they are just generally very, very strong. Their economy is incredible, especially just because they don't have to make buildings to up, so they could have an extra 2 villagers in Dark Age as well. That gives you a lot more resources. You could also exploit that fact by doing some various things, like, you know, going up 1 or 2 villagers earlier than you would with a normal civ. So you could have some very early build orders and generally a very good economy with them. So here we have Scogo randomly deleting half of his front wall, thinking it was his back wall. Press F in chat to pay respects. Such an amazing game. Scogo also laming his main gold. That's beautiful. He does have 2 safe stones, 2 very safe stones, and he does have a really nice back map, a nice extra in the back. There we go, he's going to actually scout it now. Nice extra gold. This is the 2nd gold, now extra stone, very nice. But he deleted half his open wall. But he does have a nice forest head here, so if he does, you know, place some houses, he could actually effectively wall that one quite early if he chooses to. Where's my lighter gone? I think I dropped Ash on my keyboard. That's the worst thing. Here we have TeRRoR. He has a quite safe, not safe if he's smashing, but he probably won't ever notice if he does anyway. He wouldn't be expecting this. Safe 2nd gold, safe 2nd stone, really safe main gold, and nice extra gold in the back. So his map is looking pretty ballin'. The only thing is his main stone, it's not so great. That 2nd's maybe not ideal, but you know, it's not the end of the world. TeRRoR having an outside bore about 400 miles away. TeRRoR's point of view. Where's TeRROR Scout? He's over here, he's looking for the open wall. Typical 4-wood start, no very fast touches coming in from over here. Scogo still leaving this open. TeRRoR managed to get in this bore without losing a villager. That's always quite impressive for him anyway. TeRRoR micro. He always does this thing where he like keeps it around just for a slight bit longer rather than killing it and then taking a bit of the sheep at the same time. He causes quite a bit of idle that way. But I guess it's still technically in the end more effective. TeRRoR terrified to open this wall here, just in case. Either that or he's very lazy. Player 4 is Scogo, as I'll be referring to him as. Scogo is, I can only describe him as pretty NPL myself, but without insulting him, I don't really know how to describe him. I think TeRRoR only learned today, but it's been a thing for quite a long time. Alright, coming up for TeRRoR. Obviously he's at 20 pop, he's going to either try make a drush here or man arms towers, which would be quite funny. TeRRoR absolutely bullying a village over here. This is just when, you know, you don't get loom but you delete half your front base. What are these palisades? What? That's not walling, that's just noobing. I don't know. TeRRoR over here is just massing militia. I'm going to area on this and put it on a little bit of a faster speed, so 4 queued up. He gets housed, obviously it's TeRRoR, what do you expect? He's got 2 on gold. He's not looking like he's going to click up anytime soon. He is missing a lot of food. But he is now going to get in an extra 2 sheep at the same time as he's got 3 easy deer to push, and he's probably too lazy to push in that one and not going to delete a wall for it, I doubt. Just adding more and more militia as he If TeRRoR sent his militia as soon as he discovered that he was attacking his villager, then he just would have had 1 militia in and been keeping it open, just making militias and putting them in. It would have worked. But no, he was like, I'm going to 5 militia drush, and then in the end he's like, no, I'm going to make a super late tower. That's such a meme. Scogo is up. he's going to be up really late for his everything, but of course he did leave half his front wall and he had to fight this off, so not the end of the world. I think a loom though he probably should have. What about witnesses some of TeRRoR's brilliance? Just add more and more militia now. Oh, some days I just don't get it. But he only has one villager on stone, so he can't afford to make towers later if he wants to. Absolute fucking clown. But he will be up to castle quite fast. He's not obviously going to be fast castle and his tower's going to be too late to do anything useful. But it doesn't really matter. Scogo doing a 28 plus 0. I'm making a stable map patrol maybe. One villager down. Scogo did manage to scout this. TeRRoR just did not get loom. That's such a wall. TeRROR, that's quite a lot of a market to build if you're just doing this. But yeah, here comes the militia I think. Yeah, there we go. About 10 man at arms right there. That's still one villager there, so he's not gonna make much, but he's gonna make a tower here. And these guys really do rip through buildings. TeRRoR getting fletching first. I was a bit curious about this one. With these resources, I would definitely see him getting some possibly armor, possibly attack on the man at arms, but I wouldn't expect him to get fletching for the towers. TeRRoR knew this as well. They didn't know what it was walled with, so. But everything just goes so wrong in this game in all forms. 10 militia randomly killing a stable. Even Scogo was a bit confused at this one. I don't understand why TeRRoR just didn't attack the wall with the villagers while he was waiting now, because he just didn't have the stone. Now he's getting on the stone, but it's going to be useless. This, he saw this clearly all walled, so he probably should have maybe moved over here if he wanted to keep up with it. Building stable for Conquerors is not really a problem, considering to get it pretty much free to build 2 stables at the same price as a normal civ gets to build 1, so it's not the worst. TeRRoR wasting so many villagers of idle time though. I have no idea what he's thinking. Scogo getting loom, just in case. I mean, Scogo's math is balling. But he adds a TC, like he's going to start booming, but when you're VS Celts, you don't want to be booming. Like if you just let the Celt player free boom, then you're committing suicide really. Celts have a much stronger late game than pretty much nearly every civ. Plus I have decent boom to it. I need to drink something better than this fucking banana milk, but TeRRoR looking to build another tower, but no. He sees Manga now, just runs away. TeRRoR now up. What is TeRRoR going to add? 30 seconds to go. Scogo still taking stone. 3 villagers, a little bit much. Yeah, it's quite a lot just to recuperate from building some stone walls, but he has 3 TC. He has a decent amount of farms. If he attacked now, it would be a different story, because look at the villager difference. We're looking at 50 for Scogo and 30 for TeRRoR. If TeRRoR added like an extra 3 TCs immediately, it'd still be, you know, quite a few minutes before you'd even get close. Well, they're not really idle if they're collecting berries, so not quite. Where are TeRRoR's idols coming from? Oh, the farmers. Nice. TeRRoR adding a TC. Is that all he's doing? He does have a lot of food, he has way too much food. He has the stone to add an extra 2 TCs if he wanted to. I think he probably should. Maybe take these villagers off stone, start mining a bit more wood maybe. Maybe TC down here, get a bit of wood, get a bit of gold. TC in there is a bit fine. He has not scouted the extra gold in his bag though. Scogo's map looking a lot better. Scogo 23 villagers ahead, and TeRRoR with a well, equal amount of idols actually. TeRRoR rushed in with his infantry here. Just kind of losing it. Yeah, close one. But it's now just going to be some infinite micro here. HCPC doesn't work against Celts though. It doesn't work against Onger in general. Because it's like, in realistic games, BBC don't counter Onger if we're talking like more than 3. So, especially Celts can really tank it. Well, Scogo is imping. If he goes HC BBC right away, he might have a good chance. Economy wise, he's still way ahead of TeRRoR. Yeah, look at his res. He doesn't have a uni though. Yeah, doesn't. He's unstable because, you know, that's what you do. He's now only 10 villagers ahead. 1, 2, 3. 4 TC is going to be running from TeRRoR. Still 3 from Scogo. I reckon TeRRoR's about to be ahead, and as soon as he gets ahead, that's kind of how it goes. I was watching TeRRoR's point of view for this game, so I didn't see anything too interesting. Monk, just in case you want to heal the Ram, Kappa. TeRRoR coming in to snipe this relic. This one Ram's gonna clean up everything. And run Ballista LA on the field. I was a little bit shocked here that Scogo didn't use Ballista LAs to chop. Would have been funny. 2 relics in from TeRRoR, 1 coming in from Scogo soon when he picks one up. Picked up that one. So it's going to be that one there, and this one in disputed territory right now. TeRRoR just randomly decided to walk through the cliffs. I don't know what Scogo was thinking. I think maybe he wanted to go Arbs. But I can't see much reasoning for that. I mean, there's not really any other reason to get Bracer. Unless he just wanted to go for Khmer Blast, but they're not that good. Missing Thumb Ring, they're just generic, kind of crappy Arbs. Missing 1 upgrade. Nothing exceptional is going to fight off Celts. Sure, I wouldn't mind if he was up very, very fast and win Orbs, but this is way too slow, and he's adding in Ballista at least. This makes 0 sense. I think he made the extra stable just so he could get upgrades in them. Heavy Scorpion coming in. This is quite funny. Scogo had 1 villager to build this outpost. TeRRoR used 4 villagers to try and wall in, and he lost them. It just makes it that much better. Leather Arch Armor coming in for Scogo. He's getting every archer upgrade, but what's he gonna do? There's nothing. He doesn't seem to be dedicating into Blistellies at all. That's without... He does have Husbandry, but he doesn't have Bloodlines. I don't know what's going on. Sure, Heavy Scorpion's a good idea, but what are you gonna do when Ongers come? Like... Full Onger defeats Khmer, really. He's getting his own Onger, he's getting Bloodlines. They do have Siege Engineers, don't they? Yeah. So, you know, without a couple of expensive upgrades like Siege Onger or Siege Engineers. Not Siege Engineers, I mean Pure Celtica. Ongers are actually going to be quite similar in mid-game. But showing your Heavy Scorpions that early, it's not a good move. And then continue to go in when you see he's going full Ongers. That doesn't make any sense. You let the Celt player boom and get way ahead of you, and you go options that they beat so easily. This is why I call him Scogo MPL, but that's a different story. For now, Scogo has the better Ongers, although he's about to lose out on that because TeRRoR's now getting Siege Onger and Pure Celtica. All he needs is Siege Engineers. So Treb's coming in to take down the castle. What's well done, you're going to prevent world raiders against a Sith that no one's ever going to make world raiders against. They're going to make halbs maybe. But yeah, now what's he going to do? These Ballistellis are useless. So he did get bloodlines and he did get one attack upgrade. I guess that counts. Where does the one attack come from then? Siege engineers give them one attack? I don't know. Oh no, chemistry, that would be what it is. So now what, are we going to see bomber cannons coming out? No, making your own launchers against Celts to counter their launchers. You're never going to match them, why try? It's insane. Massive amount of siege launchers here coming from TeRRoR, so no worry. Game winning fight much? Scogo using Trebs and some BBCs to try and counter some SO. It's not gonna work. And murdered. He's just camping under the castle fire and nothing is happening. At this point I would just use the SO to kill the castle, you might as well. Random monk here, we see 3 relics from TeRRoR. TeRROR is slight relic lead as well as just generally everything. Economy's literally equal, but for some reason 35 now idols. That's a lot of idols. 95 bells working, 35 idle. Speed this up a bit. Okay, he secured 10 idols, 23. It's going down, 24, 25, he's going back up again. So he's still trying to make 100. Some 100, some bomber cannon, but nothing to support it. Not a single unit to deal with halbs. When this castle goes down, he then has nothing to protect him from launchers, just killing everything. So yeah. He had such an advantage and now he is gonna die. I mean, he's running out of resources in his base, he has a little bit of gold. Oh, he has still like a third of that gold. Pathetic. "45 walls research from TeRRoR, just for the extra protection." He's randomly making scorpions out of these 2 siege workshops instead of just here. This is just... no. Just gonna get my earphones. I don't think this is much of a throw. I think this is just kind of like you're never gonna win from the start when you lead to roam wall. Especially when TeRRoR randomly makes 10 man arms, but if he still beats you with it, then there's not much you can say. I do agree with the chat that if he went imp very very fast with his like 20 villager advantage, went hand cannoneer or bomber cannon, he would have probably won. If he just went imp fast in general, went to any strongish imp option, he would have worked. But no, you let TeRRoR full boom and get ahead of him even. A little bit of an overboom with 10 villagers, but he did have like 20-30 idols during that, so that does confuse me a bit why he would add extra villagers to make up for the economy he's missing because he's idling twice as many vills as this. Man, that banana milk, pretty solid, not gonna lie. It's got me just about ready for my bed. That was just such a ridiculous game though, randomly making 10 militia. Oh man, I'm so tired, I'm gonna make this a quick stream because I'm dying.